First of all, we want to welcome you, and we want to thank you for being here for this special event. And let me remind you of the purpose that we're here tonight. We're here at this event to promote the business of South Carolina agriculture. And this purpose, now if I get everybody's attention, let me give us a couple of minutes and we'll go through. This event was put together with the mind of promoting South Carolina agricultural products. And I'd be remiss not to mention these, but I want to mention the companies and the organizations that have helped make this happen. But thanks for everyone who's been a part. Is the food good? Did you enjoy it? And are you continue to enjoy? This is not the end. We're just in the middle of where we're going. So I've heard great things about the food. Another purpose tonight, we wanted to invite some agricultural award winners. So they're all around the room. Not going to try to call those out and recognize them, surely miss some, but just thank all of you, friends of ag and friends of this community for being a part of this event. Over here to my left, you're going to see a poster. This event is sponsored by Ag South Farm Credit. And in that, you're going to see that there's several different organizations that have contributed to this event. The food products you enjoy come from Carolina Fresh Foods, some of the beverage, Firefly Distilleries, Hyman Vineyards, South Carolina Agricultural Council, the South Carolina Cattlemen's Association, the South Carolina Greenhouse Growers Association with all the plants and flowers, the South Carolina Horsemen's Council, the South Carolina Nursery and Landscape Association, the South Carolina Peach Council, the South Carolina Peanut Board, the South Carolina Pork Board, the South Carolina Poultry Federation, the South Carolina Seafood Alliance, the South Carolina Soybean Board, Specialty Foods Association, W.P. Rawls and Son, and Manchester Farms. Let's give all these companies and organizations a big round of applause for providing this food tonight. And this food has been, the majority of it was prepared by the staff here, Lene Munn and Tim Carter and their staff of putting together and preparing this food for us. So we thank them for a great night and a great meal. So continue to enjoy throughout the rest of the time. Now, if at this time, if I could get everybody cooperating with me, please. If everybody would quieten down, because I want to recognize a very special group. If the committee will come up on stage, we have an awesome event. If y'all want to come up on and kind of circle behind us here. We got everybody? One, two, who we missing?
And Kendall.
Okay, Kendall's out. Is George in? George asked you? Okay. All right. Okay, well, George is a part as well, but let me kind of go through and explain. The South Carolina AgriBiz and Farm Expo is a vision of a lot of people and a collaboration of an absolute awesome team. This is a partnership of people working together, and I've just been so proud to just be a little part of what's come together with everybody working together. So I want to recognize those folks and share who's been a part as the partners of putting this together. First of all, the folks that are not able to be on stage. Kendall Wall, who is the general manager of the facility here, partnered with us, and we're able to do that at this facility and work that out and make that happen. Kendall's been battling a little illness and hope he's going to be back very soon. So he's a part of that. Dr. George Askew and Clemson as a whole has been a major player and a major part of this event and as part of planning it and putting it all together. Okay, the others is David Winkles and his folks with South Carolina Farm Bureau is a major part in many ways. We've got Ronnie Summers and his folks who have actually sponsored this particular event for tonight, and he's with Ag South. And his organization has done so much. We got Mary Dixon with Arbor One. And guys, a lot of these ideas started with some conversations that Mary had a few years ago and many others that started coming together. And thank her for her part in what she does. We've got Cullen Bryant. Cullen Bryant's a part of the team here and the management team of helping to put this together with Bryant Farms. And then we've got Commissioner Hugh Weathers with the South Carolina Department of Ag and his entire team. So we want to thank them as you mingle and you talk and you like what you see here or you don't. Let them and us all know, and we'll take the pats on the back, but we want to hear how we can make it better and make this an event that we can all continue to grow with and move forward. The other thing I want to say is I want to recognize our title sponsors, Farm Bureau, Arbor One, John Deere, and Duke Energy. And you'll see many of those folks around. We thank them as the title sponsors. We've got many other sponsors you'll see listed on the banners and different things around. We thank everyone for being a part of this. So with that, I'm going to see if, Ronnie, if you want to say a few words as a sponsor tonight, and then we'll move on and kind of go from there. So Ronnie, you want to make a comment or two?
Oh, thank you, Jody. From Ag South's perspective, we are just so proud to be involved with the Expo. I've heard key words over the last few days. I've heard innovation, and no doubt if you walk around and you see the technology and everything that's available to the agricultural sector in South Carolina, that's something to be so very, very proud of. I've heard education. That's something Ag South and the entire agribusiness community is so very proud of. So it comes down then to a key word, collaboration. And I think David and others will agree that we have as good a collaborative effort going on in South Carolina right now as we possibly ever had. The different commodities and the groups are coming together and trying to work for the benefit of the entire agribusiness sector, which is our biggest industry in our state, a $34 billion plus industry. And Ag South is so proud to be involved in the Expo, to sponsor this event. As you enjoy the foods and the drinks tonight, just look at the diversity that agribusiness presents us here in South Carolina. So Jody, your team, we are so pleased to be involved and part of this. And Ag South thanks you for your attendance tonight and continued support of agriculture. Thank you.
Thank you. And guys, if we need to move these mics, some of the media guys, we might be ready for that in just a second. We want to make a special presentation. If all of you would kind of step in here, and we're going to do this as a team. Y'all just kind of come in close. I'm going to do this, and then the commissioner's going to do the other one. So, and we need to step down and give it to him, I guess. So, okay. We have a very special award, and we have a lot of special folks that done great things in the business of agriculture. But we have, we want to honor a recipient of an award that's already been presented. And we want to thank, and matter of fact, I saw Chip. Chip, would you come up here and join us for this? I think this would be very appropriate. Guys, this is Chip Blaylock. He is the executive director of the Sun Belt Ag Expo, one of the largest and greatest ag expos. If we could ever just be a little itty bitty little brother of what they're doing, we'd have great success. So Chip, thank you for being on stage with us. And Mr. James Cooley, if you and your wife would please come to the stage. If y'all will, how about grab that mic? Y'all can do it right here. How about that? Does that work better? Okay. All right. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
We want to present you guys with this award. It's recognition of your award. Let's say it that way. The 2014 South Carolina AgriBiz and Farm Expo honors James E. Cooley upon the prestigious recognition of being named the 2013 Swisher Sweet Sun Belt Expo Southeastern Farmer of the Year. Y'all put a name on that one. That's good. All right.
It's taken me 25 years, man.
That's good. That's good stuff. And to the Cooley family for their years of perseverance and passion for their family agribusiness, Strawberry Hill, USA. Presented January 16th, 2014, the Florence Civic Center. Let's give these guys a big hand and thank them for being here today. And I'm going to ask the commissioner to step down and talk a little more here. Commissioner?
Got to do this thing up. We do have another award, but then let me, before we do that, let me just recognize some folks who've joined us. And the first people I was going to introduce, as a surprise, just spoil that, the rest of the Cooley family, which I hope was a little surprise for James and Kathy that they made it down. We've had them sequestered out back. I think that's a fancy word. But they wanted to be here and be a part of this, and as do all of your friends. But let me just tell you some folks that have come as well to help honor you and to recognize what we're doing tonight. Senator and Mrs. Leatherman are here, a great partner for South Carolina agriculture. Secretary Mark Hammond is here. I don't know if Senator Williams is still here. Kent Williams, who represents this area as well, was here. Harry Ott, no stranger to all that we've done, taking on a new role, wearing a new hat as FSA Director for USDA. Turned the reins over to another Ott, representative, the Honorable Russell Ott, no stranger to us. One of my predecessors, Mr. Les Tyndall from Clarendon County. Some folks from Florence that I just met, Bobby Hills from City Council, and I think Glenn Willis from County Council are here. David Winkles was recognized earlier, but he's on this committee, but also just bringing the sheer force of Farm Bureau to what we're doing here. Let me mention one other person who's in the audience. This whole event is around education, innovation, economic development. As Chip pointed out this morning, just real impressed with the partnership we have. I think Jeff McKay from the NISA group, which is this area's economic development arm, Ted Campbell from Commerce, but also want to recognize Fred Garner. Fred, with Birdsong Peanuts, has just made an announcement to, I think, have our 10th peanut buying station over in Darlington County. So we're real proud of what the PD means to agriculture, and just some more good examples of that. So just want to welcome all these special guests with us as well. But we've got one more award. I'm not giving it to you. I'm going to read it, but it comes from somebody else, another person who happens to work in state government, Governor Nikki Haley. Okay. Let me read this if I can. On behalf of the people of South Carolina, I'm pleased to award you the Order of the Palmetto, our state's highest civilian honor. This award is in... Pretty good. This award is in recognition of your extraordinary work and dedication to the citizens of our state. Through your outstanding leadership in the farming community, you have demonstrated your unwavering devotion to the betterment of our state, and your contributions will have a lasting impact for years to come. Your dedication to agriculture in South Carolina has not gone unnoticed, and we are deeply appreciative of all that you've done. In the world of making a positive difference, you have had an incredibly effective leader, and you've been a leader to those around you. We're privileged to have you in South Carolina. I think we can give that some applause, and appreciate your commitment to our great state. Thank you for your efforts to make our state even better, place to live, work, and for upholding the highest ideals of leadership in all that you do. God bless. Senator Governor Nikki Haley. Folks, this is the Order of the Palmetto from Governor Haley to James Cooley, and some roses for the real leader of the Cooley family, Kathy Cooley. But it is an honor to present this on behalf of the governor. For those of us, I think all this that we can say about James Cooley is you can't put it all in words in an award, but he is we admire you for all that you do, your perseverance, just your leadership, your character is so exemplary of South Carolina agriculture. It's an honor to present this to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it so much.
And now you have to talk. I'll hold all your hardware while you.
Okay.
You don't have to. You just do it.
This is mighty kind. I'm very grateful to the state of South Carolina and to all the people here today. And as you can see, I've been surrounded by a nice family, good family, and a hard-working family. They've all. It's not just me. It's everybody that's involved. I've been surrounded by many other farmers, and which all the other farmers are capable of being in the same position, but I appreciate being here, and just can't say thank you enough. I'm very grateful. I appreciate it.
Thank you, James.
As you can see, we've got one of the very honored guests here with us tonight, Mr. James Cooley, and he is with Strawberry Hill, and he also just received the Order of the Palmetto from Governor Nikki Haley, and it was presented by Commissioner Hugh Weathers. Mr. Cooley, that was a beautiful presentation, but I can tell from all the people here, you are very much loved and very much a part of this wonderful community.
Yes, ma'am. I've been very blessed and been surrounded by such great people, and everybody always goes out of the way, and just an unbelievable event. Very honored to be here.
And from what I hear, people are very honored to be in your presence because all that you have done for agriculture, not only in terms of what you do on your own farm, but how you share all of that with the people in the farming community.
Well, I appreciate that, and we try and work hard, and we try to remember how we got there, and try to keep on building every day, make every day better for everybody, and we appreciate so much everything.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking with you, and I don't want to keep you from your lovely family that all came in.
That's a surprise.
That
miles they came to be here. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
And I can imagine that. No, I can't believe it either. But at the same time, this is a very big event, and we wish you well and congratulate you on that, and look forward to hearing more.
I will. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Thank you for having us.
And thank you, Mr. Cooley, but also thank you for joining us, and we will be back tomorrow morning from the South Carolina AgriBiz and Farm Expo here at the Florence Civic Center in Florence, South Carolina. We're going to be up bright and early in the morning, so join us again. We'll be on all day tomorrow.